Raven Software has said that supply drops in Modern Warfare Remastered will stay cosmetic only, but what was found within the game files of Modern Warfare Remastered may tell us differently. Yo, what's up guys, me Brady here, and today I'll be talking about how new weapons were found in the game files of Modern Warfare Remastered. So guys, there are just a few things I want to get out of the way before I get into the main portion of this video. First thing being, these are all just rumors, and these pictures can honestly just be photoshopped and 100% fake. Also, before the first DLC dropped in Modern Warfare Remastered, a few YouTubers were flown out to play the new maps and get gameplay, and they were all in some kind of a meeting and were told by Raven Software that supply drops will be staying cosmetic only, and a few of the YouTubers have obviously told us this, hence how I know. They also said that they would also be 100% with the community and be mad at Activision and Ravensoft if they were to start releasing new guns into the game, basically because Raven Software would have then lied to the YouTubers that then would have been lying to the community. And in the end, it just would not end well for Raven Software or Activision. So now I'll hop right into the news. First, I'll start with the not so bad stuff being the new melee weapons found in the files of the game. So once the new update was dropped that released the remaining maps and supply drops, hackers went deep into the game files and found a lot of stuff that may be coming to Modern Warfare Remastered sooner rather than later. The first major thing that was found was new melee weapons. The three melee weapons found within the game files were a hatchet, a sickle, and a sword, and it is unknown if or when these weapons will be making their way into the game. If you would like to see pictures of them, I will include a link in the description down below if you guys would like to see pictures of them, since I don't want to risk getting my video taken down by Activision for including images of the new weapons. So I understand we already have melee weapons in the game right now, and this isn't the biggest news. But the problem with introducing all these new melee weapons is that everyone wants to use them, and I don't blame them. They're really cool weapons, and people obviously want to get camos for them. But it gets super annoying when you're playing a game of domination or kill confirmed, and someone is just always running around with a beer bottle or a wrench. I can just remember back in Black Ops 3 how annoying it got when the people in the lobby would be using these new melee weapons, such as the wrench, instead of the weapons that they're supposed to actually be using, the guns. Since with all these new melee weapons being introduced, it definitely promotes them to be actually used over the guns in the game. So, sorry for this little rant, but I find it's true that they can actually be seen more than the actual guns in the game. Moving on to the second piece of major information that was found within the game files, and this not being so good. So 2 new guns were found within the game files along with these 3 melee weapons. The 2 guns were found, the first being a semi-automatic rifle named the XM-LAR, which is basically an FAL from Modern Warfare 2, and the other weapon being the Kamchatka 12, which is a fully automatic shotgun. If you guys want to see gameplay with both of these weapons, I will have links to gameplays down in the description below, since if I were to show them in this video, it would be taken down by Activision pretty much immediately, since that's what they do to all the videos that showcase new content within the game files that has not yet officially been announced. If these 2 guns do come into the game as expected, almost everyone in the community will be extremely angered by this, and Twitter will just become a total shit show. This is of course because, as I said before, a few YouTubers who got flown out to play the new maps early were told that supply drops in Modern Warfare Remastered will be staying cosmetic only. Also stated in specifically T. Martin's video, he said that he would be right with us with being mad at Raven Software, since if they do release these 2 new guns into the game, they would have just lied to him as well as the community. Personally, I don't think supply drops are a bad thing to have in Modern Warfare Remastered, since with their current state, they're simply cosmetic only, which is totally fine with me. And also, I'm able to earn everything that you can get in supply drops in the game too by simply earning it and grinding out the game. But if they do implement new guns into the game, my reaction will be like majority of the communities, which would be very mad. Since Modern Warfare Remastered is a remastered game, as stated in its title, all these new weapons shouldn't be added, since a remastered of a game is simply the same game that it was before with boosted graphics. Although with everything added into the game so far, I don't think it's changed too much from Call of Duty 4, apart from the addition of supply drops. Something to add is that it's inevitable that we will be seeing supply drops, or at least something of this nature, whether they change the name or not, in all of the Call of Duties moving forward, since they do bring in so much money for Activision, and it just doesn't make sense for them not to have them in a game, because they know people will still buy them. Again, sorry for another micro rant, I just felt that this needed to be said. the last major thing found in the game file is the Variety Map Pack. Now, this is some great news since there is something I think the game needs to spice it up a little bit for those players who've been playing this game for almost 10 years now. Personally, I would be more than happy with having to pay for the map pack since it is DLC that was not included in the base game of Call of Duty 4, and I know many other Modern Warfare Remastered players would also be willing to pay for a remastered version of the map pack. But something I would like to see added to the game is new maps. Since I said some people have been playing this game since 2007 and would most likely want to see some new scenery be added into the game. I'm aware of what I just said about how I don't want to see this game change very much from its roots, and I want to see it stay just like the original Call of Duty 4, but something such as new maps can really add to the longevity of this game and make it playable for everyone even after a new Call of Duty is released. With all this being leaked, I'm really not too sure how I feel about it, since with the new melee weapons, it is just cosmetic only, but like I said, the only thing is I hope that I don't see people in lobbies only running them instead of actually using the guns. Regarding the 2 new guns that were found in the game files, if these were actually implemented into the game, I, along with the community, would be really mad since, as I said, this game is a remastered and new things like guns should not be added to the game. And that would just make Modern Warfare Remastered a totally pay-to-win game, but we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. And lastly, I'm actually really excited to see the new Variety Map Pack potentially make its way into Modern Warfare Remastered. So I want to know your guys' thoughts and opinions on all of this leaked information in the comments below, and I'll do my best to respond to all of you guys. Also, a huge thanks to NaderRaid717 for providing this gameplay. I will have a link to his channel down in the description below if you guys would like to check him out. That's it for today's video, guys. Don't forget, I currently have a PlayStation Plus code giveaway going on until December 25th. Don't forget to check it out if you guys haven't already, and a link to that will be in the description down below with a video explaining all the rules regarding the giveaway. Also, if you guys could take 2 seconds out of your day to like this video, that would be awesome since it helps out the channel a lot. Alright, that's it for me, guys. Peace out.